Hi there, this is Alex and another vocal tip, and today's tip is really simple, really easy, but at the same time it's super helpful, especially if you are trying to sing in your high register with more freedom and with ease. A lot of times different people, different singers are asking me about why they can sing higher. For example, when they are vocalizing and doing scales, doing exercises, it's easier, but when they are singing songs with lyrics, with consonants, vowels, blah blah blah, it's more difficult. And the answer is the tongue placement, because a lot of times when we are going higher, our tongue is raising. But many coaches say that tongue should be always damped. In my method, I have different types of tongue placement, but the root of the tongue should be always damped. So the middle part of the tongue can be raised or damped depending on the sound color you want to use. If the middle part of the tongue is raised, the sound color is more brighter, and also you are articulating vowels such as E, for example. So when you say E, the middle part of the tongue, S articulator, is raising. For example, oo, oo, E, oo. On oo, our tongue is damped, the middle part of the tongue. But the root of the tongue should be placed down. And that's the concept of the quack. When we are placing the root of the tongue down, we are also compressing the epiglottis and making this above the vocal folds compression, which is quack. This brighter sound. So imagine like you need to place the root of the tongue, hey, hey, down, the tongue becomes heavier and heavier, especially as you go higher and higher. And another thing, it's cool when you're vocalizing, for example, slides. If you have opened vowel, and you're vocalizing like la, like this, it's easy. But when you are singing words, phrases with different consonants, with different vowels, it feels like it's more difficult. Why? Because you are not keeping the tongue in this quacked position. For example, if you sing a vowel throughout the scale, you feel this, like you are pressing the tongue down. But when you're singing the phrase, for example, don't go away from me, you're singing don't, here's the tongue down, don't, and then go away. So the tongue touches the palate and you are blocking the pharynx, and you feel like you are muffled, the resonance is not there, it's really hard and difficult to get to the higher register. So try first to spell the phrase, just speak it with this kind of position of the tongue. Press the tongue down, especially the root of the tongue down. Feel this quacked position, and if you have phrase don't go away from me, say don't go away from me, because when I sing high, I am feeling this position. Don't go away from me. And if you have the light mode, for example, don't go away from me, then don't go away from me. Or in the medium, it's like again this, but with click. Don't go away from me. So I'm singing, don't go away from me. I'm articulating, keeping underneath this tongue position, which is quack, and compressing the epiglottis to making this quack above the vocal folds compression. So try to practice this. Try to speak with this like you are pressing the root of the tongue down. The middle part can be raised, can be damped, rocky tongue, in G tongue, and when you're pressing the tongue down. But the root of the tongue should be damped. God bless. See you next time. Practice makes perfect. Bye bye.